So this is what we're going to start with. So I'm going to get down here with you. I've got my right knee down and I'm working on my throw. So what I'm going to do is we're focusing on our upper body here of the turning of our body. So you'll obviously turn in the same direction I am because everybody else is going to go the opposite way. So when I go here, do you see how my front shoulder has turned across this way? I want us to think about that because when I throw, has anybody ever heard of dissociation of your hips and shoulders? No-ish? Okay, so if I were to throw this ball, you see my first move is right there with my upper body. See that? I'm dissociating, I'm generating power. It's like a slingshot. What do you do on a slingshot to make it go forward? You pull it backwards, right? So this is kind of the same thing. When I go here, I'm loading up my coil. Where do you notice the nose of the football is? It's pointed where? This is called the nose of the football. Where's it pointed? It's pointed back there. So in order to generate all this power beforehand, I've got to pull it straight back like this, okay? So all I want us focusing on is that motion right there for a couple. Once we get this, it's okay to look back. If that's new to you, I definitely want you to get that down. So if you have to look at it to make sure, a lot of people, they go back to throw like this. Where's the nose pointed? Yeah, it's like, it's here and it should be there. The nose is what's ever down here. So we're going to go there to start. Then after we get that, what's your name again? Riley? All right, I'm going to throw it to you. So what I'm going to do, I get here. Oh, okay. Another reason why it hurts your shoulder is because you're standing here and reaching your arm back. I want you to take that front shoulder, point it, yeah, even more as you recoil back. There you go. Now get that nose totally pointed. There you go. Now just use more. We do this to generate the power. Use that upper body to fling it through. There we go.
Sorry. It's not very good.
Nice. Just get a feel for it one time and throw. One time. Good. Nice. I want you to think, I flick my wrist super hard when I get ready to snap this thing at the release point. So as soon as I'm ready to let go, I let go because I'm snapping down. So now what I want you to do, we're going to switch knees. So this is going to feel really awkward. You know what's really awkward for quarterbacks? Rolling left as a right-handed quarterback. Rolling right as a left-handed quarterback. Why might that be? Yeah, it's totally in the direction, like if I'm rolling right as a right-handed quarterback, I'm already kind of flowing in that direction. But if I'm going this way, I have got to open across my body, right? That's a lot harder. So what this is going to do is it's going to force you to get that feel as best we can in a stationary motion of having to open up. You're going to feel more of a stretch when you do this one. Same thing, nothing changes except for the leg and maybe a little extra push on this. So actually, as we're coming through, I like this, and then it goes up and turns. Yep. There you go. And now if you could, don't shy away from that turning of that upper body. That's what's going to help us. Now I want us to not get used to, because will we ever do this in a game?
No.
No. Now that we've got the feel for it, I want you to try and keep your eye on the target. That way when you go back, you can get the most out of this and then seeing your target through the throw. There you go, better. Now just give me that chicken wing up here. That's what I call it, my chicken wing. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put our back foot on the line. So for everyone except for Haley, it's going to be the right foot. Haley, it's going to be your left foot. So I want everybody to have it. My left foot is going to be, if I were to draw a straight line from my heel, that's where I'm putting my left foot. I'm going to kind of point this at like a 45-degree angle. So Haley, point yours more at a 45. And Josie, I want yours to be my way a little bit more. Yeah. I don't want it to be too far because when I make a throw, I don't want to reach super far, right? So I want this to be pretty comfortable, just slightly outside my base, 45-degree angle. I call this a strideless throw. So it's important, what we just did, focusing on our upper half, I need to focus on my lower half, okay? So can I see that ball, Riley? All right, I'm going to throw to you, Haley, since you're right in front of me. What I'm going to do is I've got like 80% of my weight on my back leg. Why do you think that might be? When I throw, I need to push off of this back foot here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be like this right here. I've got my load already happening. So I'm going here like this. You be ready for this? What I'm focusing on this throw is the punch of my hips, okay? It does me no good if I cannot use my lower half. It's what starts the flow all the way up. What'd you think about when you just made that throw right there?
How I fall.
Okay, so if we brought it over across, we waited just a tad bit too long, okay? So just now think about releasing. Yeah, just think about releasing a split second sooner. Load the backside. You found a happy medium. Nice work.
Thanks.
All right, you guys.